Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here as always, and welcome to episode 13 of WWE 2009, the TEW Let's Play, where we are of course taking the WWE roster in 2009 and hopefully changing the course of the WWE future and pushing some different people. As always, this is the ECW SmackDown portion, so we'll start off with some ECW and then we'll get firing into SmackDown later on in the show. We're going to be booking both episodes today from the Stan Sheriff, Centre in the Hawaii region. Just thought, go to Hawaii, you haven't been there before. It gets off the list, and it's somewhere where we can at least tap into that kind of decent wrestling industry. And we'll definitely sell out and hopefully have a good show and keep the pop up in this region. So first off is ECW. Enjoy the show, guys. Building up towards what we're going to do at TLC with ECW before then moving on to SmackDown shortly. Enjoy! So we start off with Tiffany. General Manager Tiffany comes out to open the show. Hello everyone and welcome to ECW. This Sunday sees the TLC pay-per-view and of course Christian shall defend his ECW championship. But the question everyone is asking is against who? I've decided a few contenders will be in matches this evening and the challenger will be determined at the TLC event. So we'll find out this Sunday who it's going to be, but a couple of the guys will be fighting in matches this evening. A 70C+, the Regal Christian storyline has advanced. It might be Regal, it might not, and Tiffany was very underwhelming, but still a decent opener to the show. And about that had some solid in-ring action but non-existent crowd heat. Christian defeated Dean Ambrose in 7:06 with the kill switch. I got a 58C-. Just a match to kind of make Christian look obviously very good, but to try and elevate Ambrose a little bit. Whether it was successful or not remains to be seen, but if we're going to get Ambrose over time, then these are the kind of matches he needs to be in. We cut to a promo video documenting ECW superstar Leo Kruger. So you think you're all tough. You think that everyone on the ECW roster is extreme. I will tell you what is extreme. The streets of Cape Town, South Africa. Every week is a war. A battle to survive. I was the strongest before I decided it was time to move on. Claim this place as mine. I will take over ECW and there is nothing you can do about it. Ta-ta! Just trying to tap into Leo Kruger's character a little bit. Apologies for the very bad South African accent. But 21E- there. It brought the crowd's mood down, but over time I'll get his entertainment and overness over. In a match that had some good action but non-existent crowd heat, William Regal defeated Fergal Devitt in 6 minutes and 50 with a running knee, 63C. Again, same idea with the opening match to try and hopefully elevate Devitt in losing and also get William Regal over. So I'm quite happy with the 63C there. Darren Young is backstage and gets ambushed by Daniel Bryan with a sneak attack leaving him laid out. That's a 47D. Match for next week booked in hopefully, but just a wee angle there to give Daniel Bryan some screen time. In a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, Shelton Benjamin defeated Seth Rollins in 8:14 by pinfall with the paid up 68C. Match to put the gold standard over, but also makes Seth Rollins look good there. Very surprised that none of these matches have had worker improvements, but overall pretty happy with the way it's going at the moment. Then we have a video hyping up the main event, which is the Hurricane against Chris Jericho, 77B. And the match itself also a 77B, and about it featured great action and a good crowd. Chris Jericho defeated the Hurricane in 8:49 by pinfall with the Codebreaker. So a good match there, keeps Jericho strong. Could the Hurricane be a surprise opponent for Christian? It remains to be seen, but Chris Jericho improves performance skills. The Hurricane improves technical and performance skills. And the negatives there would probably just be drinking habits and stuff like that. It's probably just doing the mod, but overall, considering it's a B show, a decent 73B-. So that is ECW. You can see that the only one match represented on the pay-per-view, which will be Christian versus to be confirmed. But hopefully it gets a couple of stars over and hopefully now you can enjoy some Friday Night SmackDown. So here we go, guys. We have the SmackDown portion of the show. It should give you a clearer indication of the card we want to have for the TLC pay-per-view. I haven't really announced any stipulations of that. I think I'll probably come up with them on the actual booking of the show. And hopefully it's the perfect show. I'm just going to quickly save it now. And let's kick on with the SmackDown portion of the show. Hope you enjoy it, guys. 10 segments, 3 pre-show segments to help build some overness. And hopefully you'll have a rough idea where I want to go with the pay-per-view. So we've ended up with 10,300 in Hawaii, so that's not too bad. In a match that had some good action but non-existent crowd heat, Daniel Bryan defeated Jimmy Wang Yang in 7:06 with a Dragon Suplex, 66C+, very good for 2 lower mid-card guys, no skill improvements there. And about that had some solid in-ring action, but non-existent crowd heat. Fergal Devitt defeated Darren Young in 6:25 by pinfall with a brainbuster. 50D+, again just putting Fergal Devitt over there, no worker improvements. Let's look at the dirt sheet. Just holding back in booking decisions, but of course that's going to come over time. And the final pre-show match, about the featured solid in-ring action, but non-existent crowd heat. Cesaro defeated Kung Funaki in 8:27 with a Swift's Death. 53C-. Kung Funaki is improving his technical skills there. And we start off SmackDown with a match between Matt Hardy and Tyson Kidd. A match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. Tyson Kidd defeats Matt Hardy in 6:40 by submission with a sharpshooter after interference from David Hart Smith. That's a 66C+ there. And that continues the Hart Dynasty storyline, because obviously both members interfered in this match. And it gets Kidd a bit of overness and hopefully helps them as we try and build them back up again. In a match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat, Crime Time defeated Eric Escobar and Charlie Haas in 6:50 when Shad defeated Escobar with the STO, 56C-. Shad was off his game. The plan here really was just to give Crime Time some momentum getting into the pay-per-view, and there were basically 2 jobbers that were available. Suddenly, Crime Time are attacked by Jericho. Obviously the tag team champions are like, these guys ain't going to beat us, so they beat them down, and it's a 77B there. GTG underperformed, but that's Jericho saying, it's our titles, you ain't winning nothing. And about the featured great action, but not much heat in the way of heat. John Morrison defeated Mike Knox in 8:57 by pinfall with a Starship Pain. A surprisingly ATB, fantastic from these two, great chemistry, and that really does give Morrison some momentum getting into the pay-per-view. Mike Knox is improving his Rumble skills, so maybe a big push then for Mike Knox if he can deliver in this sort of way. We've got the video hyping the Intercontinental rematch at the pay-per-view. Dolph Ziggler versus John Morrison. The rematch happens. 73B- there. And that was just obviously the announcers would highlight that after Morrison's victory. We follow that up with about the featured great action and a good crowd. Dolph Ziggler defeats Rey Mysterio in 13:52 by pinfall following interference from Batista. That's an 80B. Good chemistry between Rey Mysterio and Ziggler, and the Animal Unleashed storyline has continued. Rey Mysterio improving performance skills. Although it is a defeat getting into the World Heavyweight Championship match from Mysterio, Ziggler is obviously the next generation. We want to push to the moon. So anyway, when we can give him, especially with interference against bigger names, can benefit him and the other guys' feud. We cut to the back where Matt Striker is with CM Punk. Striker, Punk, tonight, just days away from the TLC pay-per-view, you team with the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker. Your thoughts? My thoughts? I'm teaming up with someone, well, who isn't there. He won't speak to me. How the hell am I even meant to contact him? Phone a funeral parlour? He better not screw this up or my chances at the TLC, because Punk's going to be the new World Heavyweight Champion in his mind, and he just hopes that Taker doesn't get in his way tonight. So Punk looked good there, no skill improvements, but that's a solid segment there. The match itself, in a match that had some solid excellent in the action and great heat from the audience. Jerry Show defeated CM Punk and The Undertaker in 1822 when Big Show defeated The Undertaker with the knockout punch. During the match, we also had Luke Gallows distract Undertaker. So in 82B there, the Straight Edge Society costing The Undertaker the match. Jerry Show getting the win. They look really strong going into the tag feud, and does it prove that Undertaker could be weak? He can be beaten. But he improved his performance skills, the Big Show improved his Rumble skills, and also his performance skills as well. The match is over and Jerry Show scamper from the ring. Taker looks at Punk and begins to attack him before Batista runs in. The 2-on-1 assault continues until Rey Mysterio evens up the odds. Batista nails Rey with a cheap shot before both he and Punk hit finishing moves to Rey and The Undertaker to both stand tall. Who will leave TLC as your World Heavyweight Champion? 88B plus there. And we finish this off with the cameras are remaining focused in the ring. CM Punk and Batista engage in a tension-filled stare down. Neither gives ground, neither wants to attack. Who is going to leave the TLC pay-per-view as the World Heavyweight Champion? I can't wait. I still don't know if I'm going to put it on or is it going to stay in Undertaker. We have 4 guys who really could take that championship. And overall gets us an 82B rated show and increases our popularity in 15 regions. So again, the main event guys are really pushing the shows on. Even the upper mid card are really helping. Let's see here. Most entertaining wrestler in the world was Chris Jericho, so he's won a web victory. But happy with SmackDown, happy with ECW. Check your emails there, and ECW get a little bit of a boost. So I won't reveal the match card just yet in case there is a little last minute changes of that, but really happy how we're going with regards to booking up to TLC, and hopefully have a good pay-per-view, and really then we can kick on and start booking towards the Rumble and then eventually planning a WrestleMania card. So thank you for watching guys, thanks for all the positive comments I've had, whether it be on YouTube or on Reddit. I appreciate it guys. As always, if you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section. Any suggestions or just what you're enjoying, please let me know. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And of course, if you haven't subbed already, hit that sub button and the videos will drop into your sub boxes on YouTube. But until next time, it's 21 Maxwell. We'll see you all real soon. Bye bye.